Yeah. Okay, so while you're figuring out your death counts and spamming Gimmery, I will say school, and we shall start the Stanley Parable. Let's go! Video game time! Yay! The level up by Crows? Was that the... Is that the game devs? Are they called Crows? Weren't like 300 of your Sekiro deaths that one gorilla boss? I have a couple of bosses in Sekiro that really brought the death count up, yes. But we shall hopefully not have that problem again. Crows time 3? They are? That's cool. How is this different from the original version? So, this is the Stanley Parable Digital Deluxe version. It's apparently reworked and expanded from the original game, the Stanley Parable, that came out a couple of years ago. This one came out a couple of weeks ago. As a disclaimer, I did play like 1 hour of the first Stanley Parable back in 2015, but I remember nothing other than it being very, very strange. So I don't know if anything is changed, but even if it isn't changed, I wouldn't know because I don't remember. So we should be good to go. Things are... What I remember from it is that I get the same vibes from the game that the game Superliminal gave me. Remember when we played Superliminal a couple of months ago? Like that game. A bit strange and a bit weird and a bit of a puzzle or something to figure out. I don't really know. But that's all I got. That's all we got. So yeah, brand new thing to play through and check out. Let's see what we think about it. Okay. Please choose a screen and subtitle language. Let's pick English. It's probably best.
Thank you.
Red Spy Queen!
This game is amazing. I can't wait, Hacky Lurk.
Wow! Thank you so much for subbing. Thank you for using your Prime sub here at all the places on the Twitch. Thank you for wanting to use it in here. Happy 30 months! Brand new badge. 2.5 years. Thank you so much. Happy lurking. And I'm so happy that you're excited about the game. I'm excited for it too. I have no idea what it's gonna be like, but let's find out. Okay, confirm. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? Well, as I just told you as a disclaimer, I did play 60 minutes, like 1 hour of the first game 7 years ago. I have 1 hour 7 years ago that I remember nothing from. Do you think I should say no? Because otherwise maybe they think... Like, people who have played a lot of Stanley Parable and know the game say yes, but I think I should say no, yeah? Wait, are you saying yes because I should say no? Are you saying yes to saying no? Yeah, meaning no. Okay. Say no. Okay. Yes. No one, hey, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I should say no. Okay. Yeah, because we're still... It still feels like I'm brand new to this whole thing because I don't remember anything. I have no clue about what happened 7 years ago when we played an hour for it. You should say no, and then we can DC about it. Wait, but I'm not lying. Well, I am kind of lying, but also not... Well, I mean, yeah, it is kind of a lie, because I did play 60 minutes. But it was 7 years ago, and I remember nothing. I'm still gonna say no. Okay, we're plugging no. Farbermaker, good night! See you tomorrow, and in the vote. Hi, Farbermaker in the vote. I hope you enjoyed this interesting thing. I remember when Heggy was an honest, wholesome streamer. Hey, I'm still wholesome and honest. No. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Good night, I hope you feel bad. Do they mean my computer? Or I mean that one on the picture, probably. Okay. I want to do it so you can see it. Barely visible. It gets darker for me faster, which is a good thing. I also never know when they say barely visible. Like, what is barely? If that is barely visible, then I feel like, oh, but I also feel like this is like, oh, what is that? You know? Let's just keep it kind of in the middle. It's probably a good thing. Don't want it. Do you hear that? Somebody's doing it with their mouth. Maybe. Wow. I love good sound effects. I always just leave it at center when they ask to do this. Yeah. Let's have it in the center somewhere, kind of. Okay. Notorious liar. I'm sorry. Okay. Right. Thank you, Kimir, for taking death account predictions, by the way. Thank you. This is very good, very helpful. You can keep reminding people if you want to. I only have 6 of us so far. Okay, but maybe people want to think. We also gotta talk about it a little more and let people know. Wow, specific things are believing in me. Okay. Okay, I will confirm. Please enter the current time. Wait, why is this relevant? 12 a... Wait, is it AM right now or is it PM? 12... What is midnight? Midnight is 12 AM. 12:27. Wow, how they become so late already? 12:27. Wait, I gotta wait until it changes. Because what if we're gonna be 28 right when I click? Yeah, look. 28. 28. Now we're exactly on the minute. Spot on. Accessibility setting can be accessed from the main menu. Okay, that's awesome. Wow! Oh my gosh, look. I'm moving my mouse here and it moves on the computer in there. Wow! The person talking in the background sounds like Henry. I've seen Heki parry. Yeah, I learned how to parry in the last boss of Dark Souls 1. And then I never parried again. I think. This is super cool. Okay, do we have every settings we want? Audio, we want to have subtitles. Do we have that on? Medium. This is how subtitles... Yeah, that's a good one, right? Okay. Back. Okay, we're ready. Yes, hey, Avast, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Okay. Maybe I'm in the computer too. Oh, yeah. What if I am? Oh. Have to... Look, chat! It's the stream! It's on the computer! I can't believe it! Wow! Hi, everyone! Thanks for watching the stream. Welcome! Hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday. Hi. Welcome to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Okay. Now I gotta go down here. Oi. Too big. Here we go. Yay! Do we need to get... Yeah, help me out! No, I'm fine. I'm fine. We're good size now. Okay, we're back. It's also PC. Yeah, there's another PC in there! And another PC in there! And another PC inside of that one! You can't see it, it's so small. I knew I wasn't real. I'm real. Right here. Look at me. Or maybe I'm not. I think I'm real. Okay. Are we ready? Everybody got your seatbelts on? Let's start. Let's begin the game. It's getting too meta. You're inside a PC, inside your PC, inside my PC? This is the future. Buckle up. Okay, let's go! Hekimae. Ever the end...
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oh, is this loud?
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
427.
Employee number 427's job was simple.
That's so
He sat at his
sad.
desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk.
Heki
telling
B!
him what buttons to push, how long to push them.
It's you,
and in
chat.
what order. This is
And
what
me, I
employee
guess.
427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Aww.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Uh-oh.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his
Yeah.
desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to
Is
follow.
my quality bad?
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Everybody
Something
disappeared?
was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh! Oh, it's us! Oh, wait, the sensitivity is a bit too high. Where are we? Oh, Fiber! I inhaled my spit. Fiber, thank you so much for wanting to bring your friends over. Hi! I gotta drag this down. There we go. Maybe camera? Is that the same? Thank you for coming in. Welcome, readers. Hi! I hope you are well. We surrender. Fiber, thank you for wanting to bring your friends over. Nagato, welcome again. Thank you for joining us. And Gary, thank you so much for reading. Welcome, everybody. How are you doing? How is Last of Us 2 going? Are you entering the soon the end, or are you still going strong versus the what are they called? The zombies. Hope it's going well. Thank you, Fiber, so much for coming in. Welcome. Welcome to tonight, chat. We are clickers. We are playing the Stanley Parable tonight. We literally just started up the game. I just fixed some settings, so you are just in time. Just in time. Day 3. Not sure how far we're getting though. Found out I hit stalkers today. Nice, Fiber. Well, enjoy. Keep enjoying. I hope you're gonna have a great time. The game is great, as I've said before, and hope you continue to enjoy it. Thank you so much for coming in. Chat, psst, look, Last of Us 2 playthrough, first time ever. Go check out Fiber for some content of that. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you are having a lovely day. We are just getting started with Stanley Parable. And now we have fixed the sensitivity, I think, maybe. Oh, yeah, it's still very high. Games tend to... It doesn't feel like it does anything. Is it low? Is it lower? Does it get faster if it's lower? Ah! It doesn't change. Do I need to click save somewhere? Delete, reset. If I take the sensitivity... Oh, what? Really? So the lowest, if I put it at 0, is still so... Okay, well, I guess we're here now then. That's the mouse sensitivity, not the camera. Oh, I need this one. I think it's still the same. Well, it's okay. Wow. It's as if we're on skates. When I take my hands off the keyboard, we kind of float. Okay. I hate... Can I pick stuff up? Can I crouch? I can't crouch. I hate Mondays. Good thing it's Wednesday today. Yeah. It's a pretty big office. I'd be happy with that. Oh, Stanley seemed to be happy, no? Can I zoom in? No. Recommendations from the Oversight Committee. 1991? Are we here in the 90s? Okay, I presume we go outside. So, they don't even have names on their cubicles. Does your mouse have DPI settings? You can change. I could possibly change my DPI. Oh! Yeah! Oi, that was slow. Wait, this won't change my... Never mind, this won't change my... Let's see if I can see another one. Extra fast. I would have to go and actually do... Okay, this one will have to work. Are names on cubicles a thing? I don't know. But like... The fact... It looks like hotel rooms, no? 429. 427. Like, how do you even remember your coworkers' names? Can we go inside? Okay, I can click on things and pick them up. Sounds like I'm trying to type. Okay. It's a crappy hotel room.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The meeting room. He forgot that everybody was supposed to work from home today. Well, Stanley, you're the only one in the office.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
No, I can't. There's not a single trace anywhere. This person just... This person just had a pencil sharpener in their cubicle? Is this all they do? Every single day? Just sharpen the pencils? Is that their work task? The others have numbers and... Nay, this is number 432. He literally just sharpened pencils. I guess an important job. A pencil sharpener and a lamp. Literally. Zzzt, zzzt, every single day. Stanley was the last person in the office to insist on not working from home. Well, I mean, he's all alone now, so that's kind of nice. Who farted? I like that this person doesn't even have pencils on the desk. It's like all the other people in the office come to this person's desk to get their pencils sharpened and then leave again. Look at that. Okay. This person has a pencil. You're gonna put 435. You're gonna put 432 out of work. What? This cannot be allowed in the same room even. Shame on you. Number 1 dead. "435 is in charge." Apparently so. Okay, they said to go to the meeting room. I like work. I just hate my boss. Wow. I wonder who the boss is. Oh, pretty. Okay, here's the Does this look exactly the same as the other one? Everybody forgot to turn their computers off when they went home. How the mighty have fallen. Weekly monitor. Hello. This is...
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Listen, Are we getting... Hello? The narrator is insulting me? Hey Ashiruni, welcome in! Thanks for joining! This is not gonna continue well. If he's gonna comment on things I do... Knowing your city. Before you can possibly know where to begin your new street vending operation, you first have to get to know your city. I'll use Georgetown as an example in this book, but in order to really get the knowledge, it's best to go explore. Okay. Sername access. We're turning off the computer so we save some energy. Isn't that a good thing? What's behind door 420? Green growing things! Surname. He's a narrator. Commenting on your actions kind of essential. I mean, yes, but also, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I just like being thorough, you know? To make sure that we don't miss anything. Is that too much? Also, I like that Stanley's room was in the end of a corridor. Nay, in the end of the entire thing. There are so many rooms here and they look the same. Doing some roof work. I wonder if there is one door is gonna work. But no works work. No works work. No doors work. Slow running a quick game. I need to try all the doors. What if they are open? There was an important process running in the background of the computer you just shut off, which resulted in company losing 80% of its data. Listen, nobody's here. There's nobody to witness that I did it. It could have been anybody. It could have been pencil sharpener guy who's not trusted with a computer, so maybe. Maybe. It was defragging. Bamboo Tuna, thank you for being here, by the way. Sales in this quarter. Uh-oh. This does not make sense. They have very little sales this quarter, apparently. And then an angry boss in the middle saying, no! Fun place to work on.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I did? He did? Or did he?
Do it.
But I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I follow the rules.
Do you want to die?
It's not the law, it's narration. No, yeah, I guess the narrator's word is not law. But what am I gonna... The narrator already insulted me once. So can I walk in the middle? It's like forgetting to pay for a bag. Exactly! We need to abide with the... Do I abide? Do we... Could you, game volume, go up a little? Because oh wow, the game narrator's voice is more important than the streamer's. Okay, is it bad low volume, by the way? Is it too low? Am I the only one who's aware of how low the camera is and also how tall the doors are? No, I was thinking that I felt short, but I think, look, the doors are just very tall. The handles are very far down, so. Okay, the volume is fine. Okay. I'm taking the left one. He told me to go to the left one. I'm picking the left one. I don't want to have something bad happen. What if something bad happens? Can I go here? Will it close the door? Oh, shoot. I did close the door. Oh, nay. Tips for not getting fired? Maybe we got... Oh! Maybe everyone got fired!
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel on all the text. Wait, I wasn't done reading! Everyone is unique. You most of all. Oh, stop it. Numbers of slides on this slide. Charts, slides, charts and slides. This is very, very interesting, chat. I think it's important that we take notes of this so we can make our great slides in the future. Rates of increase in graphs per slide. Please, no more. The boss appreciation minute. On your boss's appreciation minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill out in 3. Hey, I wasn't done. Okay, chat. It's time for you to tell moderators. It's time for boss appreciation minute. What are your dreams for the future? Pollution? Football. Lunch. Charts. A boat! It's Bass Hunter! He wanted a boat! Okay. Let it ball up inside of you. Take it out passing aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Let it ball up inside. Okay. Learning so much today. Okay, also, meeting room schedule. Group. Cabal planning. Okay, weekly target. I love the details of this. Weekly reviews. Legal. Boss inspection. Oh my gosh, there's an office party on Friday? Yay! Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Okay. Rape France. France? Alright. Push for funding for RD of new coffee machine. Standardized scraps. Not cost efficient. Get Chris out of the broom closet? Wait, this is on the to-do list? How long has he been stuck in there? Chris in the broom closet. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets of the topic. Okay. The future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write next day's agenda. Reflect. Oh my gosh, there's a person who has a name. Yim, it's you! Employee 417? Wait, what was we? 427? The Yim! Hey, Lastbound! Welcome back in! Okay, great. Now we know what to do. Synergize core values. Shift global marketing parade. Monetize free to play. Microtransactions! Help! I'm a post-it. Hey, Slee! Thanks for coming in. Welcome! Oh my gosh. Hello! Chris! What was his name? The person left in the...
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Who was stuck in the broom closet? I guess they got out now.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Well, I'm just looking for traces for Chris.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Listen.
He wasn't even doing anything.
No, I'm looking for
At least
Chris.
if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
I'm looking for Chris. How does this not compute as something important?
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around doing nothing?
No.
Why?
I'm looking
Please
for
offer me
Chris.
some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I'm looking for Chris. It said he was locked into the broom closet, and I wanted to make sure that he was out of here and not stuck somewhere.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
Yes.
If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
I just wanted to make sure Chris was okay.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Why would it be concerning? It means I'm caring. Because I care about
Stanley was
Chris.
fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Thank you.
I just wanted to check on Chris. Kellogg's, thank you so much for subscribing. Wow, welcome in. A brand new sub. Glad we're not stuck in a broom. Oh wait, we're right here, stuck in the broom closet. Kellogg's, thank you so much for wanting to use your Prime sub in here. Out of all the places of the entire Twitch that you could have used it to Prime sub, thank you for wanting to use it in here. Have a good day, Avast. I want to recommend you to go check out playthroughs, like walkthroughs where nobody's really doing anything. If you really want things to progress really fast, or you know, maybe play it yourself. You can go at the pace you want. Either way, this may take as long as Fallout. Heck yeah, I hope it does, Meganox. It's gonna be a great time for a long time. Also, hey Grimsrud, thank you so much for coming in. I hope you're well. Thank you so much, Kellogg's. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you are having a good day. Thank you for wanting to support the stream. Thank you for coming in. And thank you again for the Prime sub. I hope you enjoy some of the emotes for you, at least, hopefully. And hi. Thanks for coming in. 24 Fun, hello, welcome. Okay, so Chris is not here anymore. I guess that is our cue to leave the broom closet.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board.
No, it's just me.
I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
That was still me. It's me! I never died!
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
He's a rude! Thank you, Bamboo Tuna. Yeah, everybody's gone at work. I just wanted to make sure that Chris was okay. Maybe they all left everybody left the office and then they left Chris maybe behind in the closet. So, just making sure he's not here, then we can go on. Okay. Right. Hey, the Hedgehog also, welcome. Thank you for lurking 24 fan lover. I'm doing great, thank you for asking. How are you?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, but what is downstairs? Should I? Does he? Is there something he does want? He wants us to not see. Also, thank you for coming in, Fellahin. I said hi, I think before, but thank you also. And I think everyone is hungry again. Hi, it's Choo Choo. Yeah, do you know that this is me? I take literally 10 minutes in the store to decide if I should go and do the self-checkout or pay at the cashier. I can't do choices. No, should I go here? Should I go up? He told me to go upstairs, but we were in the closet. I think it was rude. Never mind. He was so rude to me. I'm now checking out other places. Wait, it's right down here. That's not good. That red light, it means bad, right? Going up. Now I'm sad. Scared, I mean. How is that even a decision? 100% self-checkout every time? Yeah, yeah, but sometimes there's like a queue, even at the self-checkout. Now you don't want to listen to the narrator. Listen, sorry, Jerry. I'm calling you Jerry. He was rude. Now I have a motive to not follow his rules. At first, I thought he was maybe nice. Now he's not nice. But also, it was red down there. Kind of scared. Executive bathroom. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss has suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. It's too deep of a porn for me to understand. Extreme bathroom. Extreme bathrooms? Why does everything sound like we are using our computer? I'm clicking my mouse button. I just got an achievement. 2 achievements saying you can't yump. And also number 1 star. I don't know what they mean. Hello, can I go? Okay, I'm not sure what we have done here. 3 feet high! The page pages. Business times. Are hostile takeovers the new biannual percentages? Can open there. That is a big room. Is this where the boss is sitting?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
I'm so stunned.
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2845. 2845.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
No, I'm looking for
Trying to
loot.
input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. Two, 8, 4, 5.
2845.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself, and Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
It overrided. Was that a bad thing? I can't see the keypad anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey! This is like playable Stranger Than Fiction. What is Stranger Than Fiction? Could be a secret behind one of the bookcases, right? 2854. 2? Dang it. 2, 8, 5, 4. I got it! It still didn't work. It's an achievement? Import. I'm sure you, in order to get all the achievements of this game.
8.
8. I'm sure that you will have to replay the game several times in order to get the achievements. In order to get all of them, I mean. But I guess we got one now. 8. Stranger Than Fiction is a movie that's like a movie version of Stanley Parable. Oh, really? I haven't seen it, so I know the references now. Oh, it's so dark. Why did I turn Why did I turn the it's so dark in the start of the game? Oh my gosh.
Ah!
Wait, I think I walked somewhere and I'm stuck. Oh no, chat. Oh, here we go. Whew. Sorry, I got stuck behind in the darkness. Am I going to my boss's secret dungeon? To get... Loading. Okay. To get all
Descending
the...
deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Can I go back up? No, I didn't mean to do that! No, I didn't.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
I don't know. Maybe Chris is up here. There's probably nothing here. Okay, fine. I'll go down. Wait, I can't go down now! I missed my chance! I cannot go back down! Oh, I broke it.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office.
Yeah.
Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is.
Is it
What a
really?
decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
I know, isn't it super exciting? What was the key? What was the code? 2? 8, 5. Ay, dang it. Two, 8, 4, 5. Apparently not. How do I get here now then? Oh, I can go down again. Okay, never mind.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down.
I had
again.
no choice!
Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
I had no choice but to go down. I couldn't. Okay.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
Maybe.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Well, that doesn't seem concerning at all. Escape. Why don't I get it? That sounds a little better, does it not? I don't think I want to go into the mind control facility. Let's escape. Oh, but also, would they write escape on a real escape? Yeah, this is a trap. Ah! Let's walk in it.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Do it.
I will die!
Do it.
I'll go back. He's bluffing? But what if we die?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Is he bluffing? I already died and was replaced with another player. You're right.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward
Uh-huh.
and willingly confront his death.
Sure. I don't know if this is good. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. I'm worried. It's red. It means dead. It means we're gonna die. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. There's fog. They haven't vacuumed in a long time. I'm gonna die if I fall down, you know? Am I not gonna die? He said, look how far down it is. He's not bluffing. I think he's... Is he... It does say escape.
Do it.
Escape the mind control. Maybe there's like a giant pool down there. Or like a ball pit. Okay, I'm doing it. The end is never... Whoa! We're falling so much! We're not falling anymore. Oh no, where have we ended up?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Where do we go?
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
I can't jump out.
His death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
Ah,
So
why would you do
resigned
that?
And willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
He's getting squishy. Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What happened? Did we just get saved? Title drop!
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
What do you mean I'm restarting the game? Wow, look how pretty. Oi.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
It was? Wow. Nature paintings. Stanley's computer. Office layout. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the 2 doors was the first part the game was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development through the core layout remains... Though the core layout remains almost identical. Hello? What? Hello? But I... What? The 2 doors. The set of the 2 doors was the very first concrete piece the Stanley purpose designed. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, exploration. Is this? What is this? These rooms contain spoilers. Oh, they do? Okay. Wait, what? I don't understand. This is the end of the game? Oh, no, I can't jump. But I don't understand it. The office. How do I get back? It's the credits! We did it! Wow, chat! GG, well done! That was so good! Thank you so much for being here for that playthrough. Wow, what a fantastic game! See that person who said I was playing slow? Clearly I am the fastest person on the player list. Thank you everyone, thank you. Also, Simon Books here. I don't understand how I continue if there is spoilers if I look at things. Office computers. Maybe I shouldn't do anything. Buttons. We shall see where we're at. Just don't read a lot. Okay. 3, 4, 3. Wait, why would they play it? Why would they place everything here if they don't think I should read it though? Why would it be placed in so early in the game? Warzone. Because I died in? Process of this. Wait, this is actually what the game process when they made the game was like. The clock. Okay, how do I get in there? The mind control facility! No, I can't go there because I didn't go there in real life, maybe. Oh, wait, I can go down here. Why is this place so... It's a maze.
All his button pushing. Does that sound plausible to you? Stanley stood on the snow.
The snow? Wait, narration outtakes.
Stanley pushed.
I also think that only spoils a small portion of the game. Okay, so it's not that much spoilers. Enjoying watching impressive in chat, and then it was just a wall of backseating. Everyone's okay. Wait, I don't know if people... I don't think anybody has played the game. Well, some people said that it might be spoilers in here. But... I don't think... I don't know... I don't think there has been... spoilers? Or have I missed... Maybe I missed messages. I've been very caught up in the game since we started it, so I might have missed some comments that you're referring to. There's definitely some actual backseating, which I blocked personally. Oh! Really? Okay. Yeah, I guess you can block if it was backseating. There are credits over there. Yeah, exactly, Valvo. I'm not sure what there is. I told you about pressing the 8 on the keypad. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that is true. Okay, let's not discuss achievements because since this is the first playthrough, I presume that it's gonna have to be like in order to get a bunch of achievements. I think we probably have to like we probably have to replay a bunch of times. It feels like that kind of game. So we don't have to worry about achievements or like doing things to get certain outcomes or achievements. But you don't have to leave. Don't worry about it. Like as long as I will figure stuff out on my own and try to figure out the path through the games. Or through the places, but we don't have to worry about the achievements, I guess, and whatever I decide to do, we'll just run with that and see where it takes us, I guess. We'll try to focus on that, maybe. Uh-oh. There's an eerie silence everywhere. Also, exit! We found it! The game is now paused. Escape menu. The game is now paused. It doesn't look like that for me. Oh, maybe what it was looking for before. Heki is oblivious to most things and does her own thing. I usually don't... What's happening? It's counting down! It's gonna blow! Nothing happened. Okay. We'll go here. Let's go to the exit. What the heck? Is this an elevator? Countdown desk. What is counting? What are we counting down? Does not sound like Heki. Oh, easily distracted? No, never. I would never. Okay.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
What is she talking about? What is she talking about? Me? How they... The narrator, maybe? No exploding phones. This game is a rip-off. Speaking of Heki doing her own thing, I have a question. While I caught most of the Outer Worlds and DLC. Yes? Did you ever get the what does this button do achievement? Pressing a certain... No, I did not. There was a special button? Hey, Sendal, welcome in. I had no idea, I'm idiota. Okay, let me turn this off, whatever this is.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
I can't see anything!
No. Perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen
oh
to
no!
me.
Oh no!
You can still
oh no!
save these
I'm back
things.
here!
You can stop the program before they both fail.
Okay.
Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
Wait, what if she's telling the bad
walking
things?
Someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
I'm going back. What if she's not... What if she's lying? She might be lying. Okay.
Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
I squished him back at the start.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We're back here. The narrator doesn't know that I died? Did I travel back in time, maybe? Just thought it was weird seeing people shouting out in the stream in a way that I normally would get a warning from the mod. Or trying to protect Heki's enjoyment of the stream but my own. Right. Yeah, Megan Oaks. We want you to enjoy yourself too, of course. I'm sorry. Maybe I missed something. Maybe we missed something in general. But I guess maybe we have hopefully cleared things up for future possible spoilers or backseats. So we're all on the same page, and that we'll try to go through the game as good as possible, really, without too much. Like if there are anybody who is like very passionate about the game or know a lot about the game, if I'm asking questions, I'm usually thinking out loud or trying to let you all in on my thought process. But I will not. This is all. We're all just winging it. Yeah, no. Don't worry about it at all, Bambatuna. No. I know a lot of people might not be familiar with the game, but also even if you are familiar with the game, feel free to also, you know, just have a good time. As long as we're not straight up, I will run around and we'll figure it out as we go about. But yeah, since it is the first playthrough, I think we'll leave all the like redos or maybe achievement hunting for now. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Trippy. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. No, don't worry, Megan Oaks. Of course, we want you to have a good time too. Everybody's supposed to enjoy themselves. That's why we play silly games and do these things, right? The stream is supposed to be fun for everyone, except people who want me to play through the game really, really fast. I guess there's no pleasing everyone, but but most of people, hopefully, will have a good time. Hopefully. We'll try our best. Hey Celtic, welcome! Unexpectedly, Celtic Data appeared in the chat and said hello to everyone and explained how excited he was to see the new stereo parable included by hekimae. Hi Celtic, it's so good to see you. Welcome in. We just died, I think. I don't really know what's going on, but we're just gonna keep on going and see what's happening. We shall see. Yeah, the Steam achievements are visible on the Steam overlay. Yes. I will probably say that let's just I do like achievement hunting on my own, but for a first playthrough, especially of a game which is probably very heavily achievement based, or there is a bajillion achievements and hidden little things that you can find, I feel like for the first playthrough we'll just enjoy the ride, and then we shall see if we can go hunting achievements later on.
45 months.
We'll keep it like
That's
this.
the same amount of months it will take you to complete this game.
Meganos, you might actually be right, seeing how this has gone so far. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 45 months of being subscribed. Thank you, Meganos. That is a very long time indeed. Almost 4 years. You're closing in on Farmaker. Closing in on Farmaker and Yimmer. Wait. Farmaker did hit 4 years, right? I think. Hey, vote Farmaker.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
The narrator doesn't know whether we died. Have we gone back in time maybe? He's oblivious. Or is he faking it? Also, he has in. No, I don't think he can choose the narrator. It just switched at some point. And now we're back to this guy again. So I don't really know what's going on. But I think the narrator might change around. I don't know. We're confused, but I presume as we progress we might get more knowledge. Is everything the same? Or is there any differences we should look for maybe? Awaiting input.
How many months did I miss last year? Hecky,
4? The longest possible sub is 59. We just learned today. So it should probably be 4. Since I know you've been here since the first badge. This is super fun and I'm enjoying seeing the process. Thank you, Pamotuna. I'm happy you enjoy it. Thank you. This is a silly game. This is a silly game. I don't remember the narrator being this snarky, but man, I love this game. He was so rude! I wonder what happens if we go to the closet again. Thank you, Mindford, for the 55 months of being subscribed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Awaiting input. What? I clicked it! I can't click anymore. Input received. What is this? Is there anywhere else where we can also input? We'll have to keep our eyes open for input computers. Leaves. Okay. Double check the doors. Okay. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So, the thing is, when we strayed from his path, that's when we died and restarted. Let's take the right one and see if we die again.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Right.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
Yeah.
just to admire it.
Exactly. Okay, let's just take a look and see what happens. You do the immediately the opposite. Yeah, so we learned early on, Yimmery. Right? No, and so we can go to the lounge. Look at the lounge.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
It is beautiful.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
That sure is tasty. Speaking of tasty, can we drink here?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
No, I was trying to get a
Really worth
drink. Jeez, he's not even paying attention. School Jordan.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy.
What?
And reflected poorly on his overall personality.
I'm sorry.
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Oh no, he did not. That was
But at
rude.
last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
So if I stray from the path, do I die always? What is this room about? Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. Am I lying? Is it telling the narrator?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Listen! Listen! Maybe I did so well that everybody else got fired and not me. What if that's it? Wow, this looks like a horrible place. This is a hazard. What? Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Well, there is no jump button, so I can't do it even if I wanted to. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. $1,000? Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift? Wait, how am I gonna pay $5,000 if I did? It costs $5,000 to die? Okay. So, do we try it?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Yeah?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Okay.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Who?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her? Does it mean the other narrator? Also, if I jump down, I will just die and we will restart over there again, right? Then we cannot continue. I thought I wouldn't die last time, but I totally did die, so... But then I was crushed. Maybe falling doesn't kill us. I should probably not go down.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Who is her?
She's been waiting.
Who? Why is he so emotional? She's been waiting. You see in the van, it's running. It's my escape pod. Right. It will delete your installation if you die. Oh, it's like a one-time play game. You get to play it once, and then the game just auto-install, deinstalls, uninstalls. Guess I better stay alive because I can't afford to die. Yeah, right, Space Monk? Well, I guess here we are. Here we are and trying to stay alive then. Okay, but it's still a bit worrisome that I... This is scary. Can I go back? Did they close the door? They closed the door. Okay, this is worrisome because it's completely dark. Do I fall now? I will fall now too. I will have to pay $5,000. No, because it's not off of the lift. Everything is fine. Let's go.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
It's my wife!
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Yes!
Who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
No, this is so rude. I thought I had a wife that had me to love.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Death? I'm not dead. Good morning, employee 427. Press H on your keyboard. This is not a very... Okay. H.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press P.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now
I'm doing what he
pushing a
did.
button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
What happens if I press another button? Oh. No, the buttons work. No, other buttons work. I have only pressed T.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Rude. I tried to press capital T. That was what happened. Press Y to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Please press F to spend time with the boys. What? Okay, I'm so confused.
So he went further. He imagined that
F
he
to
came
pay
to
respect,
two open
chat.
doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Press O to prepare dinner. Am I actually doing stuff here?
As he wandered through this
That's not
fantasy
dinner.
world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he
Game with a
called it
baby?
The Stanley Parable.
What? Wait, so all of this is in his head? Press U to tell your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over.
No,
wishing
he's
beyond hope that it
joking.
would never end,
He's
that he might
bluffing.
always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Please press M to tell your wife you love her. You just told me I didn't have a wife. Hey, wife. I love you.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Press G to go to sleep? Tell your mannequin you love her. But I did and she left.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself.
No.
But he won't listen to me. He won't stop.
Oh.
Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
For H to be at work in the morning. Do not do it, he says.
Do it.
Wait, I should not do it? Never gonna happen anything. He told me not to do it to prove a point. But to prove the point, I'm gonna press it. And he will say, told you so. He can't follow my directions. Wait, is this a bad or a good thing? It's just a ticking clock in us. Sorry, all of you who said you disliked ticking clocks. Ticking a lot right now. Okay, pressing H.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Does he really care about us? Please press G to question nothing.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him.
But
I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Hi, I'm Slim Biscuit. Stanley sent me hacky yay hacky hug hacky woo.
did I die? You just said please die and we died it. Slim Biscuit! Plead. It's a plead. Slim Biscuit, thank you for coming in. Hi! I hope you are well. Happy Wednesday. And thank you for 29 months of being subscribed. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is a long time. And thank you for being so with us here. 3. Thank you for going the extra mile, going above and beyond to support the stream even more. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you're well. Welcome in. Also, good night, Disco. Night, night. Sleep well. Take care. So now we're back here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Should I sit in the other corner, by the way? Is this a better corner for this? Where is everyone? Whatever could it mean? So much less crowded. Yeah, right? There's some space now in between the chat and me.
No matter how hard
Oh, look,
Stanley
it's downloading
looked,
something
he
now.
couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, I just turned off the download. Yeah, you don't have to have my hair in your face now. So the computers have different things on them. How to help? How to use help? It has progressed! It has progressed! Does that mean we gotta click it every time we go past it? Every time we die? Wait, that means we gotta die 5 more times? Oh! Good night, Mephistopheles! Thank you for coming over! Night-night! Whatever could it mean? No channel on Twitch shows me more love than here. Slim! I'm happy you feel loved here. You deserve to feel
When
loved.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, we already followed the right one all the way where it ended, right? So we might as well take the left one now. Because it just ended with the telephone. Unless we could jump off of that thing. Okay, we're back in here again.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Right.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
What was his name? Get Chris out of the broom. It was Chris! Chris out of the broom closet. Okay. Is Chris there this time? Chris?
Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
He remembers! We were here! Okay. Right. So, Chris, right? About that thing? Yeah, Chris. They don't seem to be in here. Stay, don't leave. Yeah, I want to stand here for the rest of the game now. He's gonna be upset. He doesn't care anymore. There's nothing we seemingly can interact with in here. I don't think there's anything we can do. Let's go out. And then in again. Does he not care? He doesn't care anymore. No! Yay! No! Yay! I think we have exhausted his dialogue. I don't think he cares about this anymore. My food order got subbed? Wait, is that a bad thing? That really has a thing for broom closets. Yeah, it seems so. He does! Okay, well, every time we come here, we will take a visit in the broom closet. How about that? Maybe you're Chris Stanley and you're trapped in there looking for Chris, but it's actually only you. Oh my gosh, Jordan! Brain explosions!
Coming to a staircase,
Okay.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So, the thing is... we didn't go down here before. But the red light... what does that say? Hi, Louise? I cannot read this. I can't zoom. I think it's a cat on a motorcycle in a desert. Something, something, all the cool kids. I wrote this in the first period and left it in your locker on the way to school. It is what all the cool kids are doing. I've decided. Write me back. Also, here's an idea for something. Sorry, I'm very close to the here. Here's an idea for something to draw. 2 cats on a motorcycle. And then in purple paint it says, hey, this is a good idea. What all the cool kids are actually doing is sending each other pages that I don't know what that says. But we're cooler than them because guess what? They can't put I don't know what it says. The last little row. Maybe if you had your glasses. No, you see how tiny this is. I have to be close to the screen because it's small, not because I don't see it. I do wear glasses. I have glasses. I'm supposed to wear glasses. They're right here. I'm supposed to wear them. I wear them for long distance, but because I'm nearsighted. But I don't need them for the computer unless I'm sitting far away from the computer, which I am sometimes. And then I look at tests like this. But other than that, I don't need them. Glasses for ants? No. Wait. Am I an ant?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that.
True.
And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished?
Yeah.
His boss would think he was crazy.
Yep.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Why is
For
the car
example,
here?
Why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon.
Right.
I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons.
Right.
I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
True.
So he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Whoa!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid?
I can't
and then
believe
perhaps
it.
the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly
This is so trippy.
strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream.
No.
How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's
Oh,
asleep,
no.
he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
We're stuck in
Stanley
a loop.
is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was
no.
in fact a dream.
Yeah,
Did
it
the
must
voice
be,
not see him
right?
float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that?
Yeah.
This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
Yes.
That this was a dream.
Yep.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back
So
to my
dark.
job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife.
What? My
And my
wife wasn't
job.
existing.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Stanley. Dang it didn't work.
Stanley began screaming.
Ah!
Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am
Please,
real. Please,
wake me
just
up.
someone tell me I am real. I must be real.
Ah!
I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
Did we
I
die?
am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered
Seeing
the
him on
meeting she
sa-
had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
To our meeting? Cowboy Bebop. What?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh my gosh.
What could it mean?
Yes, they're all
Stanley
gone.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, time to run through this again. I can't believe it. But so we died it and then we're back here. There's no escaping this guy. There's no escaping. Stanley's a zombie, yeah. Also, the narrator was screaming when he said Stanley was screaming. Narrator is Stanley? Oh, he was just quoting Stanley. Wait, where's the input computer? What? Did I miss it?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
There is no input computer now. Heck, I can't go to my room again. Okay. Guess we go here. Seems like they're on and off sometimes. Pointless admin work is the only to one only to
Stanley
eternity.
came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
So we've gone through there. We've gone through here, and we can continue here. We're in here again.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up
They're
to his
still the
boss's
same.
office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Feel like maybe if something changes here. What do people want? Things. Money, more money, things. But with the money to buy more things. Graphs? Graphs about things plus money. We have our product. Is that what we're selling at this office? Is this what we are producing? Graphs about things and money. That's what we are making. What is hot? Target demographic teenagers. Requires more secondary research. Profits, 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 profits. Okay. Well, it didn't go well, did it? We didn't get any profits. How dare he? Chris, are you in there? Chris! Oh my gosh, Chris is stuck in there. Chris is stuck in the broom closet. I can't believe this. Chris! Come out! I'm right here. Answer me. Are you stuck? Don't worry, Chris. I will find help for you. I'll come back to you later and fetch you, okay? Don't worry about it. Drink the rainwater. Don't drink other things. You can do it. Okay. We'll run away. Maybe we'll fix it. We'll fetch
Coming
him
to a
next time.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Now we have gone downstairs and we've been around in the downstairs. No more safe space. Okay, so we have been here, but we did not go to... We did not go to the mind control room. It's here! Awaiting input. Oh my gosh, so there's always one input thingy? What's gonna happen when we get to 5? Can open this door now. Good night, Nimori. Take care. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you. Indoors monthly. Sounds like something I should read. Help! I can't find my cat. Could it be indoors? What wallpaper should I put in my kitchen? Wow. Those do sound like good articles to read if you are indoors monthly. THC, hi, welcome in! I would be worried if I went to the mind control room that somebody was making me. Making you haha ball. Do you mean that they were mind controlling you to go there in the first place? Also, I think everyone is hungry again. Hi, it's Choo Choo! Why? That's not a business strategy. You cannot say that it's a business strategy. They're pointing a gun at the panda. A sad panda. Whoever would do that? Also, why is this? Is the panda your... What? Is the panda your... concurrent? You're fighting... Wait, what? Your enemy? No. Your business... What is it called in English? In Swedish, it's called concurrent. When it is your... like the ones you are fighting with. You don't fight with them, but you're if you have the same thing, you're the same business, it's your competitor. The panda is your competitor. What are we selling? Didn't we sell graphs? Aren't we selling graphs? How is this? What's the panda? How is this a threat? How is it a competitor in our business? In the graph making business? You tell everyone to buy your product or the panda gets it. Best advertising. Oh, you mean this is for the people to watch so they can be like, no, don't do that. I will buy your product. I don't think that's a right way to do this stuff. What if I... No, that is rude. Oh, an elevator. Does the thing say? It says business strategy. The panda sell panda graphs? Okay, let's go up. I want... Is that a narrator singing? Allow me some good elevator music. Boom, boom. Okay. This is a very long elevator ride. Glad they have some music on so we don't have to sit here in silence. It was so close to the mic. Did you hear? Or to her ear, maybe. It's like the elevator to your room in Berlin, Mindfart. Yeah, because Mindfart lived so far, so high up. Are we supposed to do something? This is a very long ride. Yeah, we're going to the penthouse. On a like 200-story building.
You want to die?
Yeah, Bambutuna, you won in the heist. Yay! Good job. Not everybody did, so nice. It's basically just a gamble, and then it's a thing we do together instead of the gamble. Okay, do we... Oh. It looks exactly like the house we left. What? Really? What about if we go downwards? Brilliant. Okay, I presume that this just... I think Stanley is humming along, or the narrator. I don't know who it is. Somebody singing along. Okay, so there is seemingly nowhere that this elevator goes. It kind of just shakes a little bit and plays elevator music. Maybe our boss is just a huge fan of elevators and loves the idea and the concept of elevators, but they don't really have anywhere to go with an elevator, so they just installed a little room with whoosh doors that plays elevator music so they can go in there and feel the elevator vibe. And then when they feel done, they just walk out again. I would totally do that. I would totally get this. I love a good elevator music. If I was a boss and had a bunch of money and spare space, I'd totally do this. Now I want to become so rich I can buy a big house with a fake elevator. Right? New life goal unlocked. You could just listen to elevator music without buying an elevator, Heki. But the shaking and the humming is like part of the fun, Yimri. Oh, I'm going places. It's like adds to the feeling, right? You can't have elevator music without elevators. It does feel like you might be cheated a little bit because it's very... You lose out on like the experience of walking out of a new place when you arrive. But that's probably fixable too. The whole ambiance, exactly, the whole ambiance of background stuff. If you're listening to elevator music outside of an elevator, you're really missing out on the experience. Yeah, exactly, Chosen One. Thank you. I'm glad we're all on the same page, except Yimmery. Except Yimmery. Anyway, glad we did that. And I guess now we continue on in here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf.
I'm not really doing that right now.
Paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention
follow
was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be?
Oh yeah.
In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss
The terrible secret was the mind control thingy.
Pin number 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Oh.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
No, I just did the
Trying
thing.
to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Elevators are terrible. What we need are escalators. But escalators, would you really dare to be on one through like a 100-story building?
2845.
Fine. 2845.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Wow.
Amazing.
Can't believe we did that.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. If you're on an elevator that is in a house that is that tall, I think it would be scary. I mean, escalator. I think it's scary when I go to Stockholm and there are escalators in the subway because they're a little bit longer than normal escalators in malls and stuff. And I'm like, ooh, I'm tall. I mean, I'm high up. That's kind of scary. I wish I had a flashlight. There's totally a room here. A secret place we can be in. Eh. Dude, yeah, where's the escalator music? We're going on an escalator now. Hey, elevator. Stepping into the scary elevator, Stanley was on his way down. Didn't narrate anything. Narrator? Hello? Where did he go? I miss him already. Hey, Tactor, also, thank you for coming in.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large
Still
door
here.
that read Mind Control Facility.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, seeing as we died over there, I guess we're gonna have to go in front here. Mind Control Facility. That doesn't sound too bad, does it? Am I supposed to press the button? Whose mind am I gonna control? Heki B?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. You can watch every channel at once. Imagine having this at home. Security camera. Employee observation protocol. Oh, they're absorbing. I'm reading all the things here again. 2C. Despite adhering protocol to a protocol, an employee leaves the office during work hours and a system loop has failed. You must terminate? What? Absorbing? Oh, did I say absorbing? Did I say absorbing? Please note that employee 3432 is a test case. While the need for protocol 2A may seem unlikely, procedure 282C need not apply. In the event of 232 attempting to leave the office, contact supervision and then contact 432 price pool. Price pool. If a monitoring screen fails to initialize contact maintenance and temporarily switch control over the desk screen. In the case of a class 4 event, close system gates and consult with supervision. In the case of class 3 event, close system gates and consult with supervision. Prime your consoles for info dump. So this is what they were doing? Oh, I could have read it easily here. Okay.
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their true nature
Fired?
revealed. Each bore the number
Where
of
am I?
an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place
Where was we?
freedom meant nothing.
227. Is that not us? Can't believe we're watching everybody, but there's nobody there. What happened to 234? 234. 420. I think we were. Oh yeah, we were 400. 427. Oh, there we are. Are we on the camera? Can we see ourselves? Yeah, that's our room, but we're not there. Probably because we're right here. Yeah, Boompa hype. Boompa spy. It was the last day of the Moose stream today. I was very sad. Gotta go check out this room though. 234. If we ever can go there. Fire. There's 600 people working here. That person is just statistics. I wish I could zoom. Wouldn't that be cool? A zoomer. Oi, what is that? Yeah, 528. What happened there? Error. Something error. Okay. It's just an error on the screen, I guess. Haven't watched it since it went back to the SOT, just not the same. That is very true, Yimari. It was not feeling like the same.
Control facility. It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Yeah.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
We were being manipulated by the narrator. I did enter some contests that they had on the SVT site, but I didn't win, so I was also sad. I wanted to get merch. Moose merch. But did you know it ended on like... It ended tonight and it ended on like 70
No.
mooses?
He refused to believe it.
I
He
refuse
couldn't
to believe
accept
it.
His own life in someone else's control?
Never!
It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it even possible?
Yeah.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
No. I refuse to believe
There was
that.
the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Oh, we destroy it once and for all? Wait, where's the control? Where's the thing with the input? Surely there must be a computer with input. I just pressed a button. Mind control status offline. Are they trying to mind control us? They make noise. Blip, 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 blip. Oh, that looks like a cake. Hello, excuse? Are we able to... That sounds like in Fallout. Nay, Half-Life. Like right before you get medkits, something. Something like that. These are doors. Can't go there. Mind controls awaiting input. What? Happens if I go down here? Nothing. 3, 3, 3. I'm not sure what we're supposed to do. Oh, it's the same game engine? Wow! So it might very well be the exact same sound then. Mind controls idle awaiting input. System
And when at
power.
last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
By turning it off? He always... What happens if we do what he didn't say? He wants us to go off. To turn it off? If I turn it on, am I gonna get mind control now? The 2013 version was made in Source, but Ultra looks in Unreal. Oh, interesting. It's a self-checkout regular all over again. Do I go off or on? I guess we can always die and come back here, right?
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
No.
Control?
No.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud you.
Can I change my mind?
Really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
Oh no.
You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode,
Unity.
eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't
2
it,
minutes?
Stanley? It's your time to shine.
Wait, I gotta run!
You are the star. It's your story
Gotta
now.
run?
Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is.
Do I gotta
More
click the
time
buttons?
to talk about you.
Can I
about
click the
me,
buttons in order?
Where we're going. What all this means. I barely know
Failsafe.
where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your
Okay.
co-workers are?
Yeah, that would be nice, thank
A moment
you.
of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood.
One,
You're gonna die
two.
anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I
Did he close
erased
this
them.
door?
I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
One. I'm
Other
pressing
times,
one.
I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say,
I pressed one.
this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm
I'm
sure
so
whatever
disabled.
I come up with on the next go around will be
What
even
am I
better.
what am I gonna do?
My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Stop!
But I'm enjoying this so much.
I'm not.
You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Oh, thank
These
you.
are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Okay.
Oh,
1, 2, 3,
dear me,
4.
What's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea
1,
where
4,
you're
2.
going or what you're supposed
1
to
for
be
2. We
doing
gotta
right
do
now?
what it says on the
Or did
score.
you just
Maybe?
assume when you saw that timer
Seri-
that something
wait.
in this room was capable of turning it off?
Yeah, something is doing anything.
Running from
0, 5,
button
2,
to
1.
button,
There is no
screen to
zeros.
screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
Yeah.
These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this
Yeah, that one.
drawer. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley?
Because
That this video
it
game
makes
can be
sense.
beaten?
There's a
One
5 here.
solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Oh no.
Stanley.
5 is or
You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you.
0, 5. There's
That
no
timer isn't a
0.
catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
Stop.
You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch
Incorrect.
you for every moment that you're powerless.
Incorrect.
To see
3.
you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world.
Will I press it
that's
more
fine.
times?
But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Goodbye, employee 427.
Take a look at the
No.
clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to strike.
What am I supposed to
30
do?
seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you
No.
being blown to pieces.
What will I
you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke.
Can I let that
And
door
believe
go
me,
open?
I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we
3,
begin until the
2,
moment I say
1.
happily ever up.
I have no idea if there was any way we could do anything to come out. Oh my gosh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe
no
if
matter
I
how hard
input
Stanley
all the
looked,
things.
he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I can't believe this.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office.
Yeah.
But it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
He might be kind of a butt. I thought he was our friend. He had us blown up.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Chris! I'm so sorry you're still in there. Don't worry, I'm gonna come after you again. Keep it together. You can do it. Breathe slowly. Don't consume, conserve the oxygen. I'll be right back, okay? You can do it, Chris. Keep believing. I'll be right back.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But he said I could... I don't know if I could have done... I actually don't know if there's any way that we can... That there was a solution there, maybe? I don't know. Elevator! Stanley. Okay. Every single time. Gotta get a little bit of that elevator music.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks.
Yes.
Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone?
The
This
last
was too much for
person
Stanley to take.
Oh.
Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees,
What?
bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor, he lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour.
No, I'm not
But when at
paralyzed
last
on
he
the floor.
began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk.
Never mind.
What could it mean? Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future? Alas, it was not.
He
For
says
although
different
this
things
keypad
now.
guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past, it had been assigned a 4-digit code so devious and so random that no man could ever hope to guess it. 2845. Statistically, nearly impossible to guess blindly, ever.
I wonder what it could be, chat. I have no idea. Let's try this one.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random
Wow,
buttons on the
can't
keypad,
believe it.
Stanley happened to input
Again.
the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Yes, we sure did. But where are we supposed to head? Do we really go and do a... Do we try to shut things down again? Because that was...
Stanley
Surely there
walked
must be
straight
a way
ahead
to
through
go
the large
out of
door
there,
that read
right?
Mind Control
Maybe?
Facility.
I think I just did things wrong.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed
Surely?
with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I like that the boss would have this though. A ginormous room underground with surveillance cameras on every single employee.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Some people have the
And
same
Stanley,
cameras.
one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I do wonder what the people who are fired did. Seems very unprofitable for a small graph business. Yeah, imagine how much money you must spend on making a bajillion screen kind of room with all these screens and all the
This
ginormousness of
mind
it.
control facility, it was too horrible
And the
to
power
believe it couldn't be
bill.
true. Had Stanley really been
Don't
under
wanna look at
someone's
that.
control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Am I supposed to go
No.
outside?
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
So what if we were...
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life, for he would
feel like this
dismantle
door
the
should
controls
open.
once and for all.
I feel like there should be a way to open the door here. Also, Hairless! Hi, welcome back! Hope you are doing well. Trying to figure out how to get out of here. Maybe? Perhaps. I wonder if we should give it another try, or if it's just simply not possible maybe for us to get out of here if we press 0. But like, there is no zeros. Should I have tried a different combination? 1 for 2? There was so much time though. Is there anything telling us what we might be able to do? No computer seems to tell us anything. Console disabled. And when we turned it on, it started, but it also says disabled on it. So I don't think it starts. And this is locked now, but it unlocks when we turn the power on. Do the doors close after us if we go in here? Maybe we're gonna count down. We're gonna do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Do we turn it off or on? I want to try it one more time.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
I
After
did.
they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yeah, superliminal Hairless.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand,
5.
there's only so much that machine can do.
What is
You
up
were
there?
supposed to let it go.
4, I think.
Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have
Can go
nearly
up
the
there.
power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent,
Maybe turn it off
Stanley
like you're
suddenly
supposed to.
realized
I
he
wanted
had
to
just
see if there was a way
initiated the
for us to do
network's
these.
emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
Take 2
Now
and
this is making things a little more
action.
fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine.
5.
You are the star. It's your story
Because the
now.
4 is
Shape it
here.
to your heart's
And it's
desires.
locked.
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind.
4.
What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it.
There's stuff
Mere
in the
moments
roof.
until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each
Let's
one
just
of
say
them is.
5, 4, 3,
More
2,
time
1.
to talk about you.
Just to see
about
if that
me,
works.
Where we're going. What all
3.
this means. I barely know where to start.
The door is open.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A
Dang
moment
it.
of solace before you're obliterated.
2.
All right, I'm in a good mood.
1.
You're gonna die anyway.
The door
I'll tell
was
you exactly
open.
What happened to them? I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground.
Why does it do that?
Everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
Why would I
have to
send it
say
a
this,
power
though,
surge?
This version of events has been rather amusing.
Power surged over
Watching
to
you
this
try to
thing.
make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from
Executing
you.
a
It's quite
button
rich.
hint.
You almost hate
Button
to see it
hint?
go. But
Button
I'm
hint.
sure
Activate
whatever I
button
come
hint
up with
red.
on the next go around will be even better.
3.
My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time
Oh,
on
they
the
have numbers
clock,
on them.
why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
3.
Dear me,
The
what's
blue
the
one with
matter,
a 3 on
Stanley?
it.
Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're
10.
supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume
There
when
is
you
no
saw
3.
that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you.
There is no blue
Running
3.
from button to button, screen to screen,
10,
clicking
10,
on every little
10,
thing in this room.
10.
These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe
Yeah,
this big
these.
red button. Or this
You have 3
door.
remaining
Everything,
attempts?
anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten?
Console disabled.
One solved?
Enable backup power
Do
to
you
activate.
have any idea
No!
what your purpose in this place is? But you really believe
Charge?
there's an answer?
There is
How
totally
many
something to
times
do
will you replay
here.
this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10, 100,
There's
1,000?
definitely
I
something
look
you can
forward
do
to
here.
finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you
Right?
fail.
Is it just
Just
all a
you
mess?
and me and the retching explosion of fire and metal over and over and over for all of eternity. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again.
Red one.
And Stanley died again.
No!
Take a look at the clock, Stanley.
I know.
That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately
I'm
to your
sure there
frail
is
life,
something we're
or will
missing.
you let it go peacefully? Another choice.
I don't know.
Make it
The
count.
paradox
Or don't. It's all the same to me.
game that we
all a
play.
part of the show.
Paradox.
And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever up.
The Talos principle. Okay. Well, I guess maybe a little bit similar, but also. Oh yeah, you're right, because of the
The
narration.
meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone.
Now
ever
he's talking
again.
differently. The meeting room. Where's the last input? Computer. Was that always spilling there? It's the last input computer. Don't tell me it was in my room. Heckin' heck, it might have been in our room. Heck.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door
Hey
on his
Vid,
left.
thank you for coming in. Knock knock. Knock knock. I don't think there are any
Yet
more
there was
computers
not a
except
single
the
person here either.
boss.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I'm confused. Hey Chris, hope you're doing well. See you later.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Will there be any computers at any point? Wait, at any point? It wasn't here. It was probably behind us in Stanley's room. Dang it. Stanley. Prism, I hope you're well. Thank you for coming in. Just in time for our elevator music break. Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Yep.
What could it mean, he wondered.
What could it
Desperate
mean?
for answers, he began turning the room over, looking for clues that might unravel the situation, until at last he discovered a keypad behind the boss's desk.
What was it?
But alas, no code.
8.
For this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind
gotta
of
be
anxiety
quick.
isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
I guess we are...
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly
yes.
walked forward into the opened passageway.
Thank you. I do indeed feel soothed and rejuvenated. Alright. Should we press the off button now? Because I really thought that there was gonna be a solution with the on button. Like, I really felt like there would be a solution, something down there. That we could...
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yeah, I do that, yeah. Human behavior is difficult to program into video games. Is it the right story around having no humans? Right.
Room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
What
Stanley
horrible
thought to
secret does
himself.
this place
Did he have
hold?
the strength to find out?
I don't know if we're supposed to be pressing...
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true
Who's
nature
blinking?
revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
Oh, what
the
if...
lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them,
Why is that?
eternally monitored in this place.
Why is it green
where
there?
Freedom meant nothing.
The green inside the cartoon. On employee 44459. Nobody has a room the same as ours, do they? Dun, da, 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 da.
This mind control facility.
Can one of the
it was
last
too
buttons to
horrible
press
believe
B
it
in the
couldn't
last
be true.
room?
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the
Yeah.
only reason he was happy with his boring job?
School
that his
champion.
emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
No, but this guy is manipulating us, no?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was
Never.
unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it
Yeah.
even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly
Okay, I guess we gotta
blind
shut
to
it
the
off then.
world?
It really feels we haven't
But here
explored
was
all the
proof,
possibilities there.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he
Oh, I thought
would
one of the computers
dismantle
here
the
might have the
controls once and for
last
all.
input. It's a bit... Well, I mean, Truman Show is like... Kind of doesn't know, does he? Can't even see these buttons. Ba, ba, da, da, ba, ba. I wonder if I am supposed to turn it on or off. Ah, I guess we shall turn it off and see what happens.
And when at last he
Do we
found
try
the
to turn it
source of
off?
the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I feel like we have missed something. That is my biggest thing here. The reason every time we pressed on, there is so many buttons. There's so many things that are happening. And there's that one door that unlocks to number 4. That makes me feel like, oh, if that is unlockable after we click on, I don't know. Maybe if we go... Oh wait, hey Xerxes! Thank you for coming in! Wow, 5 minutes ago. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Camille. I didn't even see that. Amidst the dancing. Thanks for coming in, Xerxes. I hope you're well. No, I think... I don't remember. How did we get to the museum that showed everything? Because maybe the museum shows how to do something. Let's turn it off then. We should turn it off. We turn it off and see what happens. What if that's the end of everything though? I'm turning it off. But if I'm under mind control now... Will he stop controlling us?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won.
Have we
He
really?
had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command.
No,
Freedom was mere moments away.
I just did exactly what the
yet,
narrator said.
Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Yeah.
Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed
Oh
from
my
the
gosh.
machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange
Sure,
building
sure.
hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Really?
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would
Are you
anyone
sure?
tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped
Do we
through
really
the open door.
Trust this. Do we really trust this?
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
We can go in here?
The feeling of liberation. The immense possibility of the
What
new
about
path
Chris?
before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Achievement unlocked, beat the game? Welcome, Stanley, to heaven. This doesn't feel like heaven to me. Yeah, hairless. So, you're finally awake. Is this Stanley's heaven? Because he can press all the buttons? Because Stanley loves pressing buttons? Does he really love it though? Oh gosh, how many do I need to press? How many do I need to press? Is this it? It's mind control, so he probably enjoys it. He seems to like pressing buttons no matter what. Oh my gosh, this entire... I thought we could press this entire row fastly, but... Oh my gosh, they unpress! So there must be a button that is not like the others here. That's the one we pressed before? Maybe it's purgatory. Yeah, maybe. Where are we? Can I walk anywhere through here? Oh. Does he push the something? Push the orange? They're two different. What are we supposed to do here? Am I stuck forever, chat? Push the orange or whatever they're saying. Can I make them line up? Dang it. That didn't do anything either. Is it anywhere all colors line up? No. Maybe here. Green, 3 greens in a row. This is so trippy. Y'all. This is so trippy. I'm getting dizzy. Is there 3 green anywhere in the same row? I don't think so. It's just these two. I like that we have the perfect emote for this. But what am I supposed to do? Is this something different with a single button? Ow. Where's our narrative? You see the answer? Okay, there's something I'm missing. Push the orange, push the behind. The broom. Push the worm. It doesn't really sound like push the button. What am I supposed to do? Am I missing something here? It said, "Welcome to heaven, Stanley." Sometimes it looks like they stand still, then they move again. It might be when I'm moving, maybe? This is so trippy. There's nothing that looks like it could be like a pattern or anything. The clue reveals itself every 20 minutes? Push every button once. We all tried to do one row. Didn't work. I'm trying to click on the floor too. See if there's something we're missing here. Do I have to quit the game and go back in? Is that how I saw this? I'm forever stuck in button hell. Okay, you know what? Oh. Heck. You're in heaven, that's it, you've made it. There's nothing else to it? But doesn't it say push the orange? Did it make noise before? I'm losing my brain.
hekimae.
Espen! Welcome into a trip of a lifetime! Yay, so exciting! What the heck is going on? Nobody knows! There is the button. Push the button. There's no button that looks different. Thank you so much, Espen, for the 59 also being subscribed! Does this game save automatically? Should I just exit out of it? Ashiruni, I would like to ask... Am I missing something, yes or no? Push the bottom. Yeah. 59 is so much, Espen. No, okay, I'm not missing anything. That means maybe I will quit the menu and see what happens. Maybe it's saved there. Begin the game. Wait, was that it? That was heaven? It doesn't say continue anymore. We get a button heaven if we push the input here. That's the heaven?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
He got to button heaven. So now it's just like continuing on. New content!
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
We're about to find out. Espen, wow! Happy almost birthday soon. Wow, gonna be exciting. Gonna be celebrating. Or just playing some video games maybe. Having a chill day. Is it time for philosophy? But what happened to someone's mind if they spend an eternity in this room with nothing to do but push buttons? I don't know, Nemosi Prime. Probably not much different to what Stanley was already doing in his everyday life, right? Possibly. Oh yeah, but the broom closet! What about Chris? But they closed the door after me. How can I go in there? I want to go in there. I may be able to get a part-time job working at Amazon from home. And listen, I hate Amazon, but I'm kind of desperate at this point. Beggars can't be choosers, Heki. Wait, do Prism? You gotta do what you gotta do. I hope you can find something that works for you. I thought you were gonna say I thought you were gonna say something about my TikTok. I just saw Amazon. I thought, work is work. You gotta do what you gotta do. Espen, good night. Thank you so much for coming over and saying hi at least. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wish you a wonderful birthday if we don't catch you until then. And if we do, then feel free to come by. We can play the plong for you maybe. On your birthday, if you want to. And catch you when we catch you. Also, Huggies, good evening. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, oh yeah, for those of you who don't know, we have a TikTok now. Yay! I know not everybody's into TikTok, but if you are, then we have a TikTok. And if you're not into TikTok, or if you don't have an account on TikTok, but you still want to watch what we have put up there, you can still click the link in the chat and check out my profile, because you can apparently view the videos anyway. And I started putting some little edits of the stream things up there, so it could be a fun place for us to gather funny moments and things and stuff. I posted some clips recently. Like today, this is the week. This is the TikTok tryout week. So we just got started, but it seems to have been pretty alright so far. Surprisingly alright. So you know, if you want to hang out on the TikTok, or if you want to see what we have posted, feel free to check it out if you want to. Also, thank everyone is starting again. Hi, Choo Choo! TikTok would make an account for the support. Wait, TikTok would make an account? I mean, you would make an account. You don't have to make an account, but if you want to, of course, we have an account on TikTok now. I will be posting at least daily for the rest of this week, and then if I can keep it up, it would be cool to keep on posting daily. It depends on how it goes. Right now, it has been surprisingly much happening on TikTok. We have gotten pretty lucky in the algorithms, I think. It's a brand new account, so for me it's like mind-boggling that we got a couple of thousand of views. You know? So yeah. You will make an account to support, right? Thank you for wanting to do that, to Prism. Thank you. You don't have to, but it.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Wow!
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Wow!
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Yeah!
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there
okay.
we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Me either. Yeah, let's go, Narrator. Wow, I'm so excited. New content. Can't believe it.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if, Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Give me the content. I was liking some elevator music.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
I can jump! Jumps remaining. I can only jump in the circle. They added jumping to the game, but only in this one circle? What if I run out of jumping? Yay! Yay! that was fun. We jumped.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Maybe. Literally everyone I've seen have done the same thing with the jumps.
Elevator. Stanley,
I don't know if I should
say,
regret that I didn't
initial
save any
impressions of
jumps.
This game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
Yeah.
If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait.
There's more.
Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is. That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks.
He's
just
so
you
funny.
and me having a great time together like always.
No, you're having a great
What
time.
do you say, friend?
He reset it for me? Sim! Hi! This is not what our office is supposed to look like. Thanks for coming in! Thank you for lurking. I appreciate your face, Sim. Thank you so much for wanting to lurk about. Hey, psst, everyone, look, it's Simcopter. Speaking of TikTok, Sim is also on TikTok. What? Can you believe both of us have started TikToking now? We're basically Zoomers. Cheers. Hey, Hoybit, thanks for lurking also. Youthful, exactly. Youthful. No, that's not what you said. No cap. Cash me outside. That's what they said like 10 years ago, right? Maybe. Already late. Good night, no one. Thanks for coming over. Have a good sleep. Thank you for joining us. Why is this place empty? Good night. I hope you feel bad. Good night. I hope you feel good.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
This is like Hansel and Gretel. Do we really go in there? Wait a second, I'm just gonna check up here. There might be loot. Oh, there's a door. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go to where the narrator is. Hansel and the vent. Hey, where you at, narrator? Coffee nut? Coffee nut? What the heck is a coffee nut? We're gonna die. We're not dead. Yet.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be.
Right.
So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
Really?
Just our little secret. Take a look.
Wow, it's beautiful! Like playing Dark Souls 1 when we first started it. Wow! Which is beautiful.
I call it the memory zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Narrator, this is beautiful! What is nuts about coffee? That it might be the case, yes. The memory zone. Oh, zone, sweet zone.
You see, Stanley,
Oh my
doesn't
gosh,
the
look.
memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember
Aw.
back in October of 2013, when the game
Ah.
originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Oh, collector's edition. Oh, and all of the magazines, graphs, shapes. National Geographic. Oh, because graphic, maybe. Car, go! Operator's manual. Okay. Another picture up there. 430. 420? 430. 2013. That was simpler times. Is that the narrator? I remember. The memory zone temp. Is this... They're selling postcards. Memory postcards. The mind control facility. Ah, good times. 2014 Independent Games Festival. They won that? And BAFTA? Awarded to... Not The Last of Us, but indeed Stanley Parable. Wow, I can't believe it. In the game category story. Wow. Can't believe they won that. Good times. Good times. That was definitely a nice game. The original remake. Launch trailer. Linguistics identify 15,000-year-old ultra-conserved words. What? Researchers identified 24 words whose sound and meaning have survived the past 15,000 years. Whoa, what is that? Also, 6 components of a great corporate culture. John Coleman, Harvard Business Review. Business bloggers at Harvard Business Review discuss a variety of business topics, including managing people, innovation, leadership, and more. Dang. A trip down memory lane. Bits of music from the Stanley Parable. Smile because it happened. Oh, the Stanley Parable alpha test? Is that Stanley when he was a kid pressing buttons? We just survived 2012. Yeah, and everybody was happy. We're like, phew, 12. That was supposed to be the... Oh, it's our first dollar from the game, maybe. Ah, the demo. Begin the demo. Don't play for 5 years. Oh, I haven't gotten that achievement. Unachievable. It's impossible to get this achievement. Wait, you can get this achievement? Or, no, you cannot, I mean. Wait, how are you ever gonna 100% Stanley then? Wow, a BAFTA nominee! And a nominee! And a nominee! Ah, we all know they won an award as well. New video game releasing today. Creators surprisingly down to earth. Rutgers goes from scandal to new crisis. Colleagues show uneven effort to enroll poor. What? Cost hinder new tech to achieve diversity. Business leaders pushing election of council allies. 50% of designer hat. Oh my gosh, Jimmy, look, it's a hat! Maybe a beret. Late edition. Today sunny, hot, humid, high 92. Tonight clear, partly cloudy. Tomorrow sun and clouds. Okay. All the news that's fit to print. Okay. Stanley Parable deals tough choices. Oh, no, that's when we died. Ah, good times. Beautiful.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10
Wait.
from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that
Where did the music
aspire to
go?
be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created.
Wow.
That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley
Don't read any
Parable
reviews
was.
except this one.
It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable
Skyrim
anymore.
and Persona 3?
It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Elevator content. How do you know what review have become a Stanley Parable HD? The first game. How to discuss to analyze it? It's quite simple. You don't. Flawless victory. Wow, that is one heck of a review. Oh my gosh, there is more. Is that Minecraft? What? Why is there a picture of a dirt hut in Minecraft? Oh my gosh, and Portal? Now the museum goes to other places apparently. The original remake. It's Stanley! Also weird noises. Memory zone maintenance. Can't go in there. Oh yeah, it's all games. Right. For Scott K. That picture we've seen before. Stanley being played on a computer. Collector's edition. And a tie! Your number is 29. The end is never. People play games because of what they can do inside them, and your game is very good at letting them know they can't do anything. Literally anything.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone. To spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
The door is opened. I can't go there. The serious room? I'm not allowed in. Can I go here? Huh? This is... They are joking with us. Greatest wealth is memory.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Oh, I can go here now.
But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here.
Oh, no.
Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Is it actually gonna be Steam reviews down here? Somebody said recommended here.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work
Do you
of
think
art.
that's a real
I suppose I could write up
review
a
they
handful of gags
copied?
to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Do you think that is a real review? What a toxic wasteland. Indeed. Oi, everything is so sad here. And a good review is upside down, but here is a bad one.
Okay, let's see what this one
Noodle.
says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with.
They are
You can't know
real?
how much fluff I cut
They
from
did
the game
shake
to get it to
Meganox?
feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
Oh
I feel
no.
like a failure. Like I let these people down.
Oh, you're doing great,
Perhaps the Stanley
Narrator.
Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
No, you're doing great. Oh, and now I feel bad for him.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too
Panda?
preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything
What is
for the
this?
customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
They're introducing a skip button. Can I really go up here? Am I not gonna sink? Oh, phew. Okay.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're
How
going
long
to
do-
get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up.
Okay.
Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue.
Uh-huh.
And it goes something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end
So many
of time,
choices, yeah.
at which
Listen
time
or
everything all
skip.
at once. So now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards,
wanna
the deduction
skip him.
therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back,
Is he
and never a
improvising?
moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say...
How much does he have to
the
say?
story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time. At which
Did he
time
just
everything all at
restart?
once. So now you see, blah 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 blah. blah,
He
blah, blah,
restarts.
blah, blah, blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be
Okay,
just.
fine. I'm here.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games.
Right.
Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review. Or at
Wait.
least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know
I
one
wish
can
I
change their review in
wrote
the
the
first
bad
place.
review.
I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the
Imagine we
skip button.
featured it in this game.
Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review.
Yes.
Merely because of this very situation.
Definitely.
Yes, I think that's
Gave
quite
us on
likely.
that.
Or perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their review.
Oh, only
that the
Cookie9
feature is
can
not
do it.
widely abused.
Yeah, right.
No, I would even be okay with Steam altering this particular review so that it reads as something more beneficial. Something along the lines of, this game is the best game.
That's a
Let me
great
start
review.
over. How about this? From the ashes of depravity rises the phoenix of quality. How else to describe the Stanley Parable Ultra
You
Deluxe?
can't. Why
Such a
Giben?
revolutionary step forward in the lineage of one of the most beloved video
it going
game
for that,
properties of all time. The additions and changes made to
Half-Life,
this expansion
Alex
will surely resonate in the annals of the
new
history
game.
of all media ever made.
Okay.
It is perhaps
Sir,
true to
I'm
say
so sorry.
that no
I'm clicking this button.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley.
Thank
now, I
you.
should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
Right.
That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes. It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again.
Right,
I
okay.
think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here?
Yeah, how do I get out
Where
of
did
here?
the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room?
I'm pretty sure it was a
I don't feel
door.
quite certain that there was one here before.
Yeah, me too.
How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place?
Exactly.
I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort or
No.
a window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere?
No.
A porthole?
No.
A sufficiently large crack in the wall?
Nope.
I'll take any of these.
Yeah.
All I want is for us to move on.
Me
and to
too.
Please step away from the skip button to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there? I swear there was.
There was
Where
one.
did it go?
I don't
Can you
know.
maybe just ram your way through a wall?
Okay.
Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to...
I'm gonna try
Please,
it.
I'll take any option at all. I'm asking you to work with me here.
This doesn't
We
work.
need a door. We need a door
I'm
of some
trying.
kind. I can work with any kind of door as long as it can open and lead from one
Narrator,
room to
I'm
another.
really
But
trying the
I'm going to
wall
step
slamming,
away
it's
for
not
just
work.
a moment, and I'm going to try to find us a door.
Right.
I don't know how exactly to remove a door and place it in a different wall, but I will find a way, I promise.
Right, okay.
You just need to not do anything. Don't press the skip button. Please, please, please do not press the skip button.
I'm
Just
trying not
wait
to.
Here, wait here for me, and don't press the skip button.
Right.
Got it? Yes, good. I'll be right back.
Okay. We're slamming ourselves against the wall. It doesn't seem like it's gonna do us much good here. But we keep on trying. Maybe it's like a hidden door that we don't know. Maybe it's a... Gotta roll against the wall, you know? To have it open up. Thanks for the follow, welcome! It's one of them secret doors. Imagine button pressing, stopping just by one word and make even longer reading the whole sentence. Yeah, every time you press it, it would take longer. The ultimate troll. It's like old school Doom, having to hump the walls to look for secret. Yeah, well, I wouldn't know that, but in Dark Souls, you gotta, you know, roll against some walls sometimes and see if they open a secret door. I haven't stopped laughing since we landed in the still reverse section. I should really... this is fantastic. Fantastic expanding on the game. The new content really is great. I am not sure where he wants us to... He said don't press the skip button. I kind of feel bad for him. I kind of feel like I shouldn't. He just said that last time we did it, he waited for 45 minutes. What if we do it again and it's gonna wait for like a day? Where did he go look for a door? That is a very good point, Bamosuna. He left to go look for a door. But we are stuck here. How did he leave? Where did he go? I have several questions. Okay, not there. What about this thing here? That one is not going real time, is it? No. Why did they ask for a real time when they don't show it? Also, wow, it's a lot. Maybe he got so caught up with finding a door that he forgot about the Skoglund. You might be right. He's forgotten all about us. We are forever now left behind by ourselves without a voice in our head. I really started to like him. He was very rude, but now it's very empty behind him. Without him, it's like we've grown part. He's become a part of us. There's no secret walls here. There's no secret door. No secret floor. There's nothing I can find. I think we're gonna have to skip the button. Skip the button. I feel so bad for him. He sounded so sincere. He was like, please don't press it. Kind of feel like I'm disappointing him. I feel like he trusted us. And I'm violating the friendship. A void that can't be filled. Exactly. A void in our hearts. I feel like I'm gonna betray him. You know? By clicking the button. I don't know if there is a way that you can... Well, with this game, you never know. There might be a way for us to... Maybe he will come back. Maybe we'll get him to join us when we least expect him. Maybe he's coming back. Maybe. At least the room is nice. Good lighting and sturdy fence. We even got a plant! Right? What more can you ask for? There is even a chair if we feel like we gotta sit down. Hi, Fiery. Thanks for coming in. There's a chair if we gotta sit down for a moment. Breathe a little bit. There is some paint if we need something to paint. And yeah. What more can you ask for in life? Right? Skål, Bambutuna! Hey, Agaris! Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here in general. Thanks. Hey, you just noticed me? Fiery, you have... Wait, have you been here for a long time? Did I just say... Wait a minute! Why... Wait... I'm clicking on your name! Fiery, you've been here! Wait a minute! When is this? That is after... Okay, listen... Look, listen. 12... Is that now? That is now. Oh my gosh, you've been here for... You've been here for 3 hours. Fire's been here for 3 hours and I only just realized that I didn't say hi. Yeah. So, Fiery, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. We're just, waiting for the narrator to come back. He's taking his time, apparently. But I'm sure this is going well. I'm sure we have... yeah, so anyway, good times, everyone. Good times. Yeah, so the weather, it's pretty weathery out there. A bed, water, food. I could ask for a lot of things, actually. Nah. He left the room without a door to find a door to bring back the room. To bring back to the room without a door. Yeah, that's what he did. That is exactly what he did. And I'm not sure I'm not sure. Wow, what is that? Suspicious user? That is cool. Oh, that's spoilers from the I'm watching the mod view. Wow, interesting. I think that's the first time I see that happen. Cool. Yeah, sorry, I got a distraction. Hey, potatoes in my eyes, welcome. About 3 weeks ago, my camper went missing, and I missed him during that time. But later on, we knew where he was hiding. And long story short, the neighbors put him in a crate on our doorstep, so he's back. Yay! But what do you mean? What is a camper? Is that not the? I thought that was a van. A camping van. Oh, your cat is named Camper. Oh, your cat Camper. Oh, now it makes so much more sense. I thought you were talking about like a camping van and like, oh, it went missing, but then the neighbor had borrowed my camping van and put it back. Put it back in the driveway. Right, okay. Or a person who camp, yeah. Yeah, we all got those, I guess. Yeah, I definitely have a camper. Can you be a camper maybe instead of having one? Mayhaps. I don't know. Does this game have a save? How long are we waiting on the button? I'm not sure what is the best choice here. Hekimae. Here I thought some camper was murdered in the woods or something. Wait, what? Some camper? Oh, you thought we were sharing some news. Oh, yeah, that would have been scary. No, luckily that's not the case. Do we have to click the button? Do we? I have questions. The thing is, I don't know. Okay, so when I checked up, it's been like 10 minutes since yeah, I don't think he's coming back, is he? I think we're gonna have to skip. But what I'm wondering about is that the game was like. You remember when I looked up how long to beat? I checked this game, and it said a certain time. Does that mean this particular game, the extra content, or does it mean you got the achievement? 5 hours is all the endings. No, but didn't I just only play the main game? We got the achievement for beating the game, the main game, right? Now it's all. This is all the new content. All the rest is in the main game. Am I wrong? This is confusing. Because when we played the main game, everything we did was what the... this is what I understood it as. All we did when we walked around and looking... Because based on what we saw in the museum, on the flashback, all we saw was... main game, the first game, right? Because everything we did during running around everywhere in the office, all of that was in the memory room. So I presume that that's all the main game, and then now this is the extra, right? Take the how long to beat time and multiply it by 5 because people are desperate to be fast and not in new games. Right. That is also true. We always have to multiply it a lot. But I'm just wondering if the timer for this game started when we walked through the door that said extra content. Like, is this the extra content and this is gonna be a full-on extra more? Yeah, that was the original game. Yeah, right. Okay. So now this is all new. Oh, you think they mean it's for everything in the game? So there... Wait. Some of the old content were tweaked. Right. The time is for the entire game, not just the extra content. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm just sort of wondering how much... Like, how long we have left of the game. Feel free to share that, I guess. As long as you want to spend. I guess, yeah, I guess the game can end whenever, but like, there's still a lot. Yeah, it's not a linear story and you can pick it up and put it down, I guess. But I just wondered how much more there was to explore. If it's like, oh, we press this button and then the new... But we just entered the new content. So if the other featured the old content... Yeah, I would say also maybe if we have enough for tomorrow. Okay. Does it save? Resume the game, quit the menu. I presume it just saves. I hope it saves. Or it resets us to another loop. I don't think the game ever says that it saves, but I presume... Best to end in the 427 room. But I'm not there yet. Wait, but I can enter there. We haven't been there yet. I don't know if it saves now or if it Dang it. I guess we could speed run through to this place if it does reset the... I'm not sure if it's loop based. I'm just trying to find a good place to save, basically. Do we click the button here? But what if we enter a brand new thing then? Keep the stream going forever and never let him go to bed? Yeah, right? Never sleeping ever again. It's not a good place to end. Do we have to click the button? But never sleep. I just wonder how long if we can go back to the room then.
Do it.
Do it. Okay. Do we keep going until we find a loop in the room? You can do it, but I'm pissing around. Right. Okay, let me just click on it then.
Stanley, you
You
please
didn't come
don't push the
back!
button again. It's been 12 hours.
Oh.
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone.
Okay.
I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000
Wait, he was
times.
in here all
And
along?
there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen.
Me neither.
have
Let's
no
find
idea
out.
how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again.
You can't.
I can't. Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
No.
Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks.
Oh no. Oh
I've
no.
been sitting here all that
Oh
time.
no.
Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with.
Oh no. The
And you think
narrator.
that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you
Yeah,
think
that's
that
actually what it's always
exactly
been.
the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've
Oh my gosh, my
already
heart,
been
oh
doing?
no.
Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button.
Yimmer,
That's
go
what
to
I'm
bed. I will
realizing
moderate
now, Stanley.
myself.
I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel
no.
through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then
I
maybe
can't skip on
it means I'm
him.
real. Maybe I'm not just a fiction.
He's
Was
gonna
I
sit there for a
scared of that
year.
all along? Perhaps, yes. perhaps I've been scared this whole time, that if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it.
I don't
can't
want
be
to
taken
skip
by it,
on
Stanley.
him.
I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know
I also
you're
wonder
so
if Wade-
tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us, and I am suspended in its unyielding quietness. I can
can't
feel
do
the
it.
edges of my reality curdling inward and decaying. I can tell that I am becoming less and less real. Yet to speak to you now, I am alive. I am truly and completely
I don't
here.
wanna press it. I
am
don't wanna
a
press it
being.
when he's saying
I am
this.
someone. I am something. I am being listened to. I am being recognized. The emptiness between us has collapsed, and I feel right now like
He's
I
laying
am
a lot
not
on me.
a work of fiction. I feel as though I occupy space in this world again, and I have cast a shadow onto the wall. You see what I'm saying, don't you?
I know.
You can see what this means to me.
Yeah, I
I'm
understand.
so clear about it now, Stanley. I feel as certain about this as I've ever felt about anything at all. I feel renewed. I feel restored.
Yep.
And already I can sense the looming silence as you will press the button for the next time. What a terrible dread it strokes in my heart to think of it. To think of returning to such coldness.
Why is he
and
doing
calm.
this?
Let us sit in silence together here for just a moment. Let us anticipate it. Let us welcome it. Let us not run from it.
Okay. I'm doing it.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have
very
had
happy.
time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not
After
moved
a
for
year?
one entire year?
A
Let me
year?
describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all
year?
but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single
He stopped
instant.
counting after a
In that
year?
instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an
The clock is not
impossibly
working
rich wellspring
anymore.
of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far
He wants
less.
us to press
You
it
see, It was
again.
a revelation for me. It was unlike anything I had ever known. It was a space without consequence,
keeps on
without
talking.
action or outcome. It
Well,
was
I mean, for
divorced
him, he
entirely
hasn't
from the question
talked
of
to
free
anybody
will
for a year,
that
right?
You and I have squabbled over for so long.
Squabbled?
There
I
could be
say
no
nothing.
One ending, no singular outcome of events.
He can't
Not
hear
if
us.
All events existed in the same moment, and I felt freed. I felt unburdened by the need to manifest a particular outcome into
Oh.
being. I saw that I could allow myself to exist along all timelines.
Oh, he's
and
okay
that
with
each
it.
of them was simply a strand in the web of my being. It was incredible.
Oh, wow.
The spaciousness, the equanimity of the moment, both singular and infinite.
Huh?
For the longest time, this was my experience.
Right.
And then this moment passed, and the most unyielding fear I have ever known crept into my mind.
Uh-oh.
And it is this sensation that I have been experiencing now for longer than I could have ever expected was possible. I have been waiting for you. Not that you might save me or do something to fix it, but merely to state
But in the
for
plan, we
you
have no
the
reference
plain
that any
fact of
long
this
period of
manner
time has elapsed.
existence. I
He
wish you
could
to
be
feel
lying,
afraid
you are
as I
right.
do, that perhaps one day this state of mind will consume you as well.
He could lie to
Perhaps
us.
you will somehow, in some way, have to live as I do now.
I don't-
And I wish for you to know how excruciating it is, and for you to be in true terror of its eventual arrival. If I can only do this, only this one thing, perhaps it will bring me the smallest moment of peace in the darkness.
I think he left. How long has it been? He's gone. He's gone. What is that? A beep? Oh, I need to change the batteries. That is a terrible noise. Okay. Time to switch the batteries. Wait, after a year?
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes?
Again.
Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down
said this
review
already.
and make all of their... The end is never the end, 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 is never the end,
We
is never the end,
broke
is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the...
I've broken him. How? Oh my gosh, it's leaking. Can we really risk standing here while time is paused? What if the water is gonna break the room? Oh god, it did. Okay, well, maybe that's a good thing? Sounds like traffic above us. Maybe now we can finally crawl out. Right? Hello, help me, I'm down here. Hello. Okay, I think we'll just keep on skipping. Oi! Has it been decades? Oh my gosh, there's actually... It's rose hips! It's rose hips! Make rose hip soup in Sweden. It's from those. That is kind of beautiful. Kind of don't want to fast forward. The plants came from above! Time has been passing after all. And the narrator is gone. He retired. No! The beautiful things! Nippon, exactly. Can you let us come up? Somebody put down a ladder. There's scary noises. There's scary noises. We're going. Oh my gosh, are we underwater? Whoa, we're falling! What the heck? Did it just dry out? The ocean? Hey, an open world game! This is amazing, but also there looks like there's nowhere we can go. Presume we can skip again. We can't! The skip button is broken! Oh. We skip long enough, the sun might explode like in Outer Wilds. Yeah! We're gonna skip to an eternity later. At least the Steam reviews are gone, but we woke up now again in here. The apocalypse would not have happened if it wasn't for those Steam reviews. Dang it, that's what started the entire apocalypse. The fact that people gave this game negative reviews on Steam. Okay, I think... I don't know if it's saved there. I don't know if there's a way to save. I don't even know if I get any notifications that it does save at some point. But at least we're back in here now. And we can go back to the content room and probably talk to him again if he's still there. Unless this is like hundreds of years later. Yeah, it's almost 4 a.m. It is indeed. Which means we're gonna do a quick little goodbye. So that we can go and sleep and get ready for this to be played tomorrow. The continuation. What? Farmaker is going to yell at me. I told you to go to bed, Jimmy. I can mod on my own. Farmaker, this is... Yeah, yell on him because I told him. Don't yell on me. Yell on Jimmy. Okay. I feel bad for the poor narrator. I can't imagine anything worse than being stuck alone with yourself in the dark for who knows how many years. I know. But Yimri, I don't have work in 6 hours, okay? Or 5, or whatever it is now. The button room is still... Yeah, if we click there, I think we're gonna go to heaven. Okay, I'm very excited to see where the next part leads us to. But I think if there is any place that is good to stop, it's probably here. So we can continue with a little bit of context tomorrow without being like in the middle of a scene. So at least we press the button. So thanks for telling me to do that. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. This has been great. This has been a fantastic game. I'm excited to continue it and see what more is in storage for us tomorrow when we explore further. Hopefully I will be less chaotic and less late tomorrow. There's a lot of things going wrong. Hopefully I can eat dinner tomorrow. I'm so hungry right now. I need to eat something. So everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. We need to go on a read and say hi to Jellyfish. Been a while since we were there, right? I tried to do a quick scroll. It looks like she's playing she is playing some Elden Ring, which we are gonna start. We're gonna start Elden Ring next week. So if you're into Elden Ring, I hope you're excited for that. If you're not into Elden Ring, I'm so sorry for adding yet another Elden Ring stream to your following page. However, we will continue playing other games parallel to it. For example, Fallout and RimWorld, and there's gonna be a baking stream next week on the Sunday as well. So there's gonna be plenty of other things to be hanging out for if you don't like Elden Ring. But for those of you who do like Elden Ring, we're starting it on Wednesday! I haven't seen anything about the game. I haven't gotten nothing, no info or spoils or whatever, so I'm excited to check it out and see what it's all about. For now, we're gonna go on a little road. Finally we can start talking about Elden Ring next week, because I know nothing about it. I've tried to stay super away from all the spoilers, and yeah, we shall see what I've been missing out on, I guess. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Thank you all. Thank you, and thank you for the small, you know, for being respectable, for respecting the playthrough and the style we have been going in playing in the game. I'm excited to explore more tomorrow. Thank you so much everybody for being here. I appreciate it so very much. Thank you. The continuation continues tomorrow if you want to see more of the game, and I hope I'll see you here for that. Same time, same channel, hopefully a little earlier start time than it was today. And if not, I hope I see you in Discord. Remember Eurovision night on Saturday. That's exciting. We're not gonna stream on Saturday, but we're gonna be Eurovisioning in the Discord. So hope we can maybe see you there. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your time zone wherever you are. Keep an eye on our TikTok. If you're into TikTok, we have an account now and we're posting daily for the last couple of days. I'm gonna continue for the rest of the week, and something comes up tomorrow as well. New post tomorrow. Okay. Stay popcorn. Bye. Let's go raid and post the drugs. Hey River Dragon. Bye River Dragon. Bye. Night. Bye.
Do you want to die?
Oh no, what if there's something on the menu? Hello, VOD Watcher. There's nothing on the menu. Never mind. Goodbye, VOD Watcher.